I'm Nick Byer, welcome to Pocket News for Tuesday, the 6th of September. Today on the show, Sony on your mobile and bees in your pants. Alright, here's what's been making headlines, and first up, Sony are getting all excited about mobile gaming. 6 years too late. Sony chief executive Kaz Hirai told the Financial Times that the company will be aggressively entering the mobile gaming market. By aggressively entering the mobile market, I assume they mean aggressively ignoring their hardware, which has been specifically designed for mobile gaming for the last 2 years. Because they've been doing a great job with that. It's okay, baby. I still love you. Oh, it's like Bajo's still here. In all seriousness though, it's exciting to see companies as big as Nintendo and now Sony saying they're committed to bringing cool gaming experiences to mobile phones. However, it may be as Goose feared in his IMO, as Hirai makes it pretty clear that Pokemon Go's success gave Sony the push they needed. He said, quote, "Pokemon Go is a real game changer. I'm very interested in the fact that it has the potential to really change the way people move, literally." And you just know that means Sony's gonna release some heaps lame God of War app where you just wander the streets trying to see how many dead family members you can avenge and how many orgies you can get into. Moving on, and EA is not going to give you access to Titanfall 2. EA and Origin Access are the publisher's subscription services for Xbox One and PC respectively. They allow people to play new games early and often older games for an unlimited amount of time. They also offer small discounts on games and microtransactions. What do you even call a discounted microtransaction? A nanotransaction? A scam? A scam. You pay for the scam. At the moment, the accessible vault includes some big multiplayer titles as well as some EA classics. On top of that, most new titles launch there so that EA diehards can get a taste of their new game before they commit to buying it. That won't be the case with Titanfall 2 though, as evidenced by a footnote in the EA Access FAQ that reads, "Excludes Titanfall 2." Pretty black and white there. Didn't need Lachlan Smith for this one. Developer Respawn Entertainment has not revealed why it's avoiding the platform, but they told website Game Reactor that it could end up on the service sometime next year. If you didn't get a chance to give the open betas a go, it's unlikely you'll be able to play it before it launches on October 28th. It's a strange call because they're just essentially cutting off a whole bunch of EA loyalists. I don't know what the justification is other than if you play 10 hours of Titanfall 2, you won't then want to buy the game. If you're a Titanfall 2 developer, let us know in the comments. And Aussie-made No Mario Sky has had to change its name. The team at ASMB Games were hit with a copyright claim by Nintendo and were forced to take the game offline. But the ASMB crew, speedy as they are, has already turned around an entirely new, completely different game, which is nothing like the one which received the copyright strikes. Look over there, Nintendo! Their latest game, DMCA Sky, sees Spaceman Finn search for Princess Mango fighting hordes of Moombas. It's so original. And finally, the Witcher devs CD Projekt Red are full steam ahead on their next big title. Cyberpunk 2077 was announced back in 2012, and there hasn't been a whole lot of information about it since. The studio has gone on to release The Witcher 3 and announce the standalone card game Gwent at this year's E3, but still no Cyberpunk. But they are working on it. Because the studio is a publicly traded company, it's required to answer shareholder questions. Redditor Boski translated from Polish some of the responses from a thread on the CD Projekt forums. Included was this little gem from one of the site's moderators, quote, "There are currently more game developers working on Cyberpunk 2077 than on The Witcher 3 in its most intensive month." When asked about a release date, they replied, "They like to surprise, so they won't reveal it." Oh god, it's gonna be so big. I couldn't handle the game when you had the amount of devs you had for The Witcher 3, please! Stop adding Polish people to this game. All right, now it's time for Thing of the Day.
Take me out with the crowd, buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the whole team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Take me out to the ball game, sung by Edward Meeker, Edison Rackle.
The Battlefield 1 open beta is full of bugs, but as Christoph Eriksson discovered, it's also full of invisible bees. that's it for Pocket News today. My Pocketeers. This afternoon, I have a first play of Seasons After Fall, a really beautiful Ori and the Blind Forest style game about a possessed fox, so I encourage you to check that out. And tonight, of course, Good Game is on, 8:30 p.m. ABC2, where we review Abduction. We take a first look at the Titanfall 2 beta. Gus plays the mobile game Reigns, and I have a first play of Madden NFL 17. There are cheeky cameos in there by John, Pete, and Sam. Keep an eye out for Pete though, because he's really made some interesting choices throughout. And if you're looking for someone to watch that episode with, then join the Pocketeers Facebook group and Steam group. There are links for everything I just said in the description below. Today's Thing of the Day graphic was made by Marcus Garvey. If you've made a thing, and some of you have and you sent them in, but if you're someone who has made a thing and not yet sent it in, please send it in. We want your things until we next assemble my Pocketeers Nick buyout. Mwah! On the 6th, you can throw people into combine harvesters and shoot dogs in Mother Russia Bleeds. I realize I'm probably not selling it that well, but I am going off the horrific images I have in front of me.